just have fun. Enjoy life to the fullest.
Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform out of pit of flesh. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and
Hey y'all, hey, how you doing? How are you? How's your day? How's your night? I hope you are doing well. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. My name is Sasha. If you are new, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, my Loyal Royals. So good to see you. If you are new to the fam, welcome to the family, my new Loyal Royals. So good to finally meet you. All right, y'all. So in today's video, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be dropping up some tips. These are travel tips, and these are tips more, they can really apply to almost anyone, but more specifically directed to my solo Black female travelers. I myself am a solo female traveler. I like to go places by myself, do things by myself, and just have new adventures. These are 5 of my tips. I also have another video that I did. I think there's 2 other videos that I've done, but I'll leave links for those down below and you can check those out. I think it's one, but I'll leave a link down below anyway, so you can check that out. But as a disclaimer, these are my personal tips based off my own experiences and based off of other tips from other Black solo female travelers that were very useful to me when I first started my solo traveling. So with all that being said, let's get into it. First one, do your research. Do your research. I say this because something can look so rainbow and sunshine on TV, in an ad, or even on paper. But when it comes down to it, what you see is not what you get. Please do your research, especially as a Black female traveler, because the research that we need to do as Black females very much differs from that of our other counterparts. And everybody's experience is going to be different, but your biggest bet is to do your research. This will also give you an idea of the demographics, what some of the laws are wherever you're going, whether it be another city, another state, another country. It'll also give you some ideas of what's good to do. There are some places I go and there's some things where the locals will say, well, why don't you try this? Or why don't you try that? And sometimes it turns out to be good. Sometimes I'm just like, nah, think about it. In the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen. But please do your research. That's one of the biggest key travel tips that I can give that I have been recommended as well. Do your research. It's common sense. Please do your research. The next one is a big one, very big one. Listen to your gut intuition. If you are going somewhere and for some strange reason, the inner voice in your head or the feeling in your gut says, don't do it, sis. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Listen to it. Please don't do it, because that way you avoid any possible mishaps that may have occurred as a result of you not listening to it. You may have just saved yourself from whatever danger may have taken place because you weren't there. But please, if your inner voice or your gut says, don't do such and such, listen to it. You may think, oh my God, this sounds so stupid. Well, guess what? That stupid voice is going to save your life. Listen to your gut intuition. Adventure is not worth unnecessary danger. This kind of goes back to the listen to your gut intuition, but adventure is not worth unnecessary danger, because while there are a lot of things that you can do across the state, across the globe, whatever you want to do, it's adventurous, it looks fun, it looks like it's going to be the greatest time ever. But at the same time, don't jump so far out of your comfort zone that you jump into the danger zone, because while there are some things that everyone can do, I'm telling you right now, from my own personal perspective, there are some things that this Black chick just won't do. And an example of that would be, there's so many people, Black, white, whatever, that will do a helicopter ride across the Grand Canyon. I personally won't do it. I am personally afraid of helicopters. I can't do it. I'm not going to put myself out of my own comfort zone to put myself in something knowing that it's going to be something that's going to terrify me to the point of me literally just having to end up in the ER or something like that. Not ER is because of something happening on the trip, on the flight, but ER is in I'm so terrified of doing it that it just doesn't end well for me. The adventure for that is not worth it. It's not, for me at least. But please, if it's something that it looks like, yeah, you want to try it, but you know it's going to take you way out of your comfort zone to the point of terrifying you, the adventure is not worth the unnecessary danger. That's my own personal tip on that. Take it how you will. Be mindful of your surroundings. Please be mindful of your surroundings, because when you go places, if you are just straightforward tunnel vision tourist and you're not paying attention to anything around you or anybody around you, that's how bad things happen. You can be pickpocketed or even worse. The worst, well, not worse, but one of the craziest things that can happen, especially in big cities, is pickpocketing. An example is in New York. New York is known for pickpockets. Not saying New York is a bad city, because granted, I love New York City. I go there frequently and I always have a good time. But New York is very frequent for people to be pickpocketed. I'll give you a little bit of a hint of what to look out for. So if you have a bag and that bag, it has a slight opening to it, keep that bag as close to you as possible. If it's a backpack, try to get an anti-theft backpack. Those can be easily found on Amazon or anywhere else online. Recommend getting them off of Amazon or the manufacturer that makes them directly. They aren't that expensive, but it just depends on what your budget is. One of the biggest things to know if someone's trying to get you is taps on your bag. I know it sounds silly, but one thing that someone will do is if they're trying to get into your bag, they'll constantly hit it. They'll constantly hit your bag. Them hitting the bottom or side of your bag works as a distraction to you, because you're more annoyed that they're hitting your bag, but that distraction is the leadway for them to get what they need to get and then keep it moving. So please be mindful of your surroundings and keep your things close to you. And last but not least, just have fun. Enjoy life to the fullest. I know for a fact some of these tips seem like it was a little on the grim side, but you know what? You literally have to go and be prepared for any and everything without being paranoid or afraid. Enjoy life to the fullest. We only get one life, and you literally have to live it to the best. Live it to the fullest. Have fun. Go places. Try new things. Meet new people. Just enjoy life and say, I did this at such and such age, and I traveled the globe. I've traveled through the majority of the United States. I'm working on that global bit, but I'm getting there. But please, live your life, have fun. Don't let anything or anyone stop you. Do your research. Be aware of your surroundings. Please don't put yourself so far into a thoughtful adventure that you drop yourself into the danger zone from your comfort zone. But other than that, have a great time. Just go. There's nothing stopping you. With all that being said, that is it for my tips. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, please do let me know down in the comments. If you have your own tips, please let me know, especially as another solo Black female traveler. What are your tips that you may have for me that I didn't mention in this video, or that I didn't mention in one of my previous videos? Let me know how you handle things on your end when you get ready to travel or when you are traveling, to keep yourself safe, or just to find how you find things to do that are hidden gems. Let me know down in the comments down below. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, as I do post a lot of content related to travel tips, and I do have a huge trip coming up in a couple of months, and I'll be posting all my adventures from that. Please go follow me over on Twitter at DragonPink07. All that being said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!
say